we're going to use sliding and the V method to manipulate these expressions into the form alpha x to the n, and there'll be beta x to the m and other things, but what we want is numbers and then an x and then a power. And the reason we want it in that form is partly it's nice and mostly so that we can differentiate these if they were functions. So let's have a go at the first one. 4 over 3x using sliding method, which is where we slide all the numbers over to the left and slide all the x's over to the right, is 4 times 1 on the top, 3 times x on the bottom, but with the numbers on the left and the x parts on the right. So the number here, the alpha, is 4/3, and then there's our x, and the power on it is -1. In part B, we can use our V method and see that 1 is over 2 root x, and then there's a minus sign here there, which is going to come into play here, and then we've got x squared also over 2 root x. Now using our sliding to get the numbers on one to the left and the x bits to the right, minus 1 over 2 and x squared over root x. Okay, now our number here, our alpha, is a half, and then our power is to the minus a half. The minus because it's underneath the fraction, and the half because it's a square root. And then a half again. And now we need to use the rule of indices where we have x to the a over x to the b. And what we do to get the total power is do a minus b. So I'm going to be doing 2 take away a half. Now 2 take away a half, 2 is 4 halves. So 4 halves take away 1 half is 3 halves. Final part of the question, part C. We're going to use the V method. It's not really a V anymore, it's more of a sort of W-y thing, but anyway, same idea. 12 is over 3x. Then there's a minus here, which is going to be here. Then we've got x also over 3x. And then a plus here, which is going to come into play there. And then we've got x cubed over 3x. So sliding things around, we've got 12 over 3, 1 over x, minus 1 over 3, x over x, plus 1 over 3, x cubed over x. Just squash that in there. So 12 divided by 3, that's 4. X is underneath the fraction, so its power is -1 to show that it was underneath. Then minus a third. Now x divided by x is just 1, so a third times 1 is a third, so that's that term done. Plus 1/3, and now I can use that rule again. I've got 3 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Altogether, 3 take away 1 is 2.